Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Just a few words about the team as a whole. We are called Technical Content Strategy, and the team is basically responsible for all product knowledge. We call ourselves curators of product knowledge. As you can see here, we even have a logo for ourselves, which we designed for ourselves. It's on all the shirts that everybody's wearing. And if you go to the next slide, we also have a mission statement. This mission statement is based on the Medidata mission statement, and we see our role as empowering users to better achieve breakthroughs in life sciences by imparting clear, direct, timely, and expert product knowledge. And what this really means is that we want to give our users the right information at the right time, in the right context, so they can do their work. We are not there to give them something to read. We are there to help them achieve their main function, which is breakthroughs in life sciences and save lives. And that's why Medidata dabs itself as the architecture of hope, because we provide the architecture for the clinical trials industry that brings miracles and hope to patients. Next slide, please. A little bit about our Medidata Knowledge Spaces, which is a site that the team maintains. First, a brief history. Way back in the dawn of time, we used to use Adobe Technical Communication Suite, and we had 1 or 2 products or 3 products, and each author would build their own website with FrameMaker and push it to RoboHelp and create a website. This was not scalable. This was definitely not the way we wanted to go forward. So we did our research. We selected the tool, Confluence, with some add-ons. I will mention that a little later why we went with Confluence, but we selected the tool, we built standards, we created templates, we researched methodologies to use, which, for example, the every page is page 1 methodology, the Mark Baker. Then we started migrating the content. We built single sign-on capabilities, so employees will get in one way and customers can get in another way. We built the site to become responsive. We included release notes into it so they will be in context and not a PDF that's sent separately to customers. Later on, we added the ability for the customers to subscribe to newsletters about upcoming release so they know what's coming before it's coming. We are in a heavily regulated industry, and customers must know what's coming before they have to accept a release that we provide. We implemented readability tools to improve the content. And we spent a few years improving, growing, building the ability to present cross-platform information, because our platform grew from 3 products to we now have, I think, over 30 products and modules, and we needed to provide the ability to connect between the information we provide for each. Customers oftentimes will buy multiple products, and they need to understand how to move from one product to the next. And we are currently, I will speak some more of what next at the end of what we are working on now, but things like Smart Diagram. We are building collaboration spaces where actually customers and Medidatations collaborate with partners and educating people in the educational industry, collaborating with our Medidata people, and we want to implement progressive user assistance. Next slide. And the final result is what we call the Medidata Knowledge Spaces, which are our unified knowledge platform. And it now complements the clinical cloud platform that Medidata provides with the product knowledge platform. We have a responsive design, so our knowledge spaces can be viewed on any device, whether it's a desktop or a mobile phone or a tablet. We have a built-in translation strategy that's part of the advantages of our using Confluence. So we have a plugin that provides us with the ability to translate the content, pull the information out, translate, push it back in. We have implemented proven content strategy and readability principles. We have methodologies, like I mentioned, every page is page one. We use minimalism. The knowledge spaces serve as context sensitive help. So link within the application, take the user directly to the appropriate article within the knowledge space. And we are obviously our award-winning knowledge spaces, and that is thanks to the STC competition. We have used it extensively from, I think, almost day one, and we find it extremely useful because not only do we get 3 experienced judges to look at every new knowledge space that we produce, and we get wonderful feedback and improvement suggestions. We also get bragging rights, and I cannot underestimate the impact. That's the ability to blog about it, to brag, to send to executive management the stats that we won these awards and we kept winning, and we got 3 knowledge spaces this year, 4 knowledge spaces the last year. That is invaluable. So I think that the competition has been extremely a powerful tool in our arsenal. And next slide. So some stats on where we are right now. We have over 18 knowledge spaces and over 10,000 pages. Oops. And we have been tracking everything. From the beginning, we put Google Analytics on our knowledge spaces. So we have been seeing an increase in average session duration. This is from last year to this year, 179% increase, which means people are staying on the site. They are reading 1 or 2 articles or 3 articles. They have gotten used by now to the pattern that we've been building, that there was a whole concept of building templates in. So we have constant pattern that users are becoming familiar with. And we also calculate the deflection rate, so self-service rate, if you will, which is the customer sessions that just go in the knowledge base and leave instead of clicking the support button that we have on every page, floating on every page of our knowledge spaces. Next slide. And to top this whole thing off, we have, as of 2018, we have been surpassing every other customer channel that Medidata has in the number of page views that we get. We broke the 2 million page views a year mark last year, and while our marketing site, Medidata.com, has been getting less.